Old Smokes Coffee proudly presents Non-Typical Nation.
Okay, I just came from down there. I think Steven's trying to kill me.
Awesome, now the work begins. Look at that.
So I lost sleep over this and I never took my chance when I had it. We got him, so I am absolutely pumped.
Guys, I'm at an absolute loss for words.
And I'm feeling really good.
Pull down, boys.
Now don't try this at home.
Laid smack down. Big bear, big white patch. We just heard the death moan. I never thought I was gonna make it, let alone my bow.
Great shot, buddy. You just dropped him. Finally, my first bull elk. I'm so excited, guys.
It was a heck of a day, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I had a ton of fun.
I smoked him. Yes!
Oh, this is awesome, guys. What a year.
Non-Typical Nation is made possible by these great brands. Old Smokes Coffee, crafted coffee for the courageous. Geopack Hunt, inspired by nature, powered by technology. Geocam, premium quality cellular trail cameras. APA Archery, we are not the same. Badlands Canada, it's all in your approach. Smith Game Calls, you call the shots. Black Widow Innovations, always deadly. Dave Booth Taxidermy, Northern Alberta's foremost wildlife studio. Antler Obsession, designed, tested, and proven for Canadian big game. Kodiak LED lighting, commercial, truck, and off-road LED lighting.
As a commitment to pass on the hunting lifestyle, we take on the responsibility to recruit new hunters and share the lifestyle with our friends and family. It is becoming more clear that finding access to hunting lands for the next generation of hunters could prove difficult. There's no question, loss of habitat and the struggle to keep our public lands public are a major issue. Private land access may also seem harder to come by due to land prices or an increase in hunter numbers in certain areas. While this combination of factors may add up to an increased difficulty finding access to hunting land, great land is still there for the taking, for those willing to dedicate their time and hard work. It's common knowledge that one of the best ways to be successful hunting public land is to hunt where others won't. Over the years, many hunters have taken that as they just simply have to walk further where others won't, and that's exactly what we did on this hunt. We are hunting a chunk of public land roughly 80 square kilometers bordering the Peace River. This is an area well known to the locals, but with the popularity of landowner data, our little honey hole has seen a spike in new hunters in recent years. This week, we're battling miserable weather, an abundance of hunters, and the rugged bull elk that call this area home.
What's going on, guys? It is September 21st, and I've been going through withdrawals. Usually I get out elk hunting by, first, second week of September. A little late this year, but seems like everyone on my Facebook timeline is killing elk, so I got a hold of the elk calling master, Mr. Steven Smith, with Smith Game Calls, and we headed out to the Peace region today, and probably for the next 4 or 5 days, gonna chase some bulls, see if we can get on something. We made these plans last night at about 8 or 9 o'clock at night, so it was a last minute decision. Got out here a little bit late today. It is right around 7:30, but yeah, we're pumped right up. Gonna do some hiking today, calling, and hopefully we can get on something. So let's rock and roll. that's a wrap for day one. Yeah, man, we hiked up, down, all over the place. Seen a cow and a calf moose, a mule deer buck, but no elk. This wind really put a damper on things today. Makes it really tough to elk hunt. Anyways, I got about 15-minute hike to the truck, and then we are heading out back to camp. So.
This segment is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee, crafted coffee for the courageous.
Well, we just got out here. It is 10 minutes to 7. Yeah, feels like a good weather here this morning, and hopefully we can get on something. So we'll let out a bugle here and go from there. Well, we heard our first bugle of the day. Steven's eyes lit right up. It was pretty faint, but it's something. We've heard about 5 gunshots this morning. It's frustrating. It has these bulls quiet, but we did hear a bugle just now, so we're heading that way. My theory is with all the gunshots this morning, there's a herd in here. They might have split up a few cows, so hopefully if we move in to where we heard those bugles, we can cow call a little bit. Yeah. Try and do a lost cow, maybe we'll bring a bull in. Well, we're starting to decline into the valley. Weather's getting miserable right now. It's gonna start pouring on us soon. We're an hour and a half deep here, so it's gonna be a crappy hike out. It's windy, it's raining. Our odds on aren't very good. We aren't gonna go all the way in though. There's a bit of a hill over here. We're gonna go sit on it and just do some calling and then head out in a bit when it's too dark. So. Well guys, we are 1 hour in to our 3rd day of hunting here. Got out here at about 6:30, and yeah, we got a long ways to go. We aren't even halfway to where we want to be, so it's frustrating, but it is what it is. We're a little banged up today. 33 kilometers yesterday, up at 5 a.m. Back at her today, so. So we're getting deeper into this valley right now. Looks like the bulls and cows have used this trail in the last probably 24, 36 hours. We might find a good trail going into the bush and seeing if we can get right on top of them. As you can hear, it's windy right now, so it's making it tough. But yeah, this trail is quite littered with elk tracks.
So there's fresh tracks on this trail. It'd likely be bedded in this similar area.
Yeah, it's thick.
As it's thick. Anything moving in here is going to make a lot of noise. Make them a little more comfortable, especially in the wind when you can't hear much sneaking up on them.
Yeah.
was gonna be elk bedded in this stuff. We did find a bull with a small group of cows bedded 100 yards in front of us. The only problem is they're coming in front of us.
This segment is brought to you by Geopack Hunt, inspired by nature, powered by technology.
So like I figured there was gonna be elk bedded in this stuff. We did find a bull with a small group of cows bedded 100 yards in front of us. The only problem is it's thick. Took a shot at that bull at about 10:45. It looked like it was a hit, but we slowed down the video footage and the bullet deflected off a branch and skinned his back. So it took some hair off his back. We looked anyways. We looked for 5 hours. No blood, not a drop of blood, not even a drop. Followed all the major trails, did some grids, and just absolutely no luck. It's frustrating as hell because we were, in at a decent distance, but those willows were just way too high. So I've never experienced anything like that, and took the shot, and it wasn't a good shot. So we searched. I feel pretty crappy about it, but we gave it a solid 5 hours of searching, both of us, and no blood, no nothing. So that bull's gone and alive somewhere. But anyways, we're back at it right now. There's a lot of good elk sign in this area, so we carried on about a few hundred yards away. We're up on a bit of a knoll right now, a lookout, and we're just gonna see if we can bring in the same bull or maybe bring in another one. So yeah. Okay, we just came from down there. I think Steven's trying to kill me. We're a long ways from the truck, and we're in the middle of some nasty stuff. But this is where the elk. Oh, this is where the elk should be. I did smell bull piss just over here. Did you?
glad you sat down. So I was gonna yell at you to sit down because it's a big hill. That is a big hill. Nice country.
Well, that sun's setting fast, and we have 8.5 kilometers to go. And not easy path either.
No.
Hills and bush and willows.
Well, guys, we are hiking out here, day 3. Hunting stop time was about 5 minutes ago. We are about 2 miles from the truck.
Exactly 2 miles.
Exactly 2 miles, Kate.
But we have to zigzag.
And we've been hunting elk about 10 miles back. And just on our walk back, we heard a bugle. It sounds like a herd bull rounding up his cows. About 50 yards in. So that was, 20 minutes ago. We sat in the cut line and tried calling him out, but he wouldn't come out. He wouldn't budge. He got his cows and he got out of here. So I guess we sort of have a head start to have an idea of where to start tomorrow. Sort of, but yeah, just thought I'd share that with you guys. Anyways, we're hiking back. Today was a bust, and looks like tomorrow's gonna be the last day. So, any concluders?
Elk hunting sucks.
Elk hunting sucks.
Stay home.
Stay home.
This segment is brought to you by Antler Obsession, designed, tested, and proven for Canadian big game.
Well, we're heading out for our final morning of hunting. We're gonna get to the same area where we heard that bull last night, and hopefully we can get one down. Fingers crossed.
Well, guys, we just heard a bull moose grunt, so we're gonna move in a little bit closer and see if we can play around with this guy. The worst part is Steven has an archery moose tag, but he doesn't have his bow. So we're just gonna go play with this bull. Let's go. on, guys. We had a super cool encounter with the moose. We heard them about 200 yards away. We moved in a little bit closer into this clearing, and Steven heard him grunt, so I let a few calls, and he ended up coming right in. We got about 30 yards from it, so it's pretty cool. You know, the elk have been totally silent this morning. We've heard how many gunshots? 5? 7. 7 gunshots this morning since 6:50 a.m. So pretty frustrating. This is our final morning of our hunt. We've got a few miles to go to the truck, so we're just gonna slowly make our way back, and then that'll be it. So I've learned a lot on this trip. We had fun, had some cool encounters, and had a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Subscribe to the Non-Typical Nation podcast and keep up with the team on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.